Today I'm gonna be playing Hell Is Us. This is a game similar to like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, but it's an action adventure style RPG. I put a couple hours in last night. It was like an hour and a half. But yeah, the game is really well made, and I think it's probably gonna be in the running for Game of the Year. For me, it is the Game of the Year because I haven't played anything that has maybe this excited to play through in a long time. We have three different levels of difficulty. This is your easy mode, normal, and this is your hard. We're gonna play on the hard. So the game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. So there's no hand holding in this game at all. You have to actually figure things out on the fly as you go. There's nothing telling you go over here. You have to figure out the path.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The Yellow Brick Road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
I, my parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
So this game does have a lot of like exploration to it. So there's like things that are slightly hidden, but not really hidden that good. Like when I first came down here, I figured the path was that way, but I was like, I want to see what's over here. And you can see right away there's something glowing in the distance over here. So even though it's kind of hidden, you can easily spot stuff. And this is a gold medallion. This we can't read right now, but later on we will get the ability to translate what's written there. As far as I can tell, that's the only thing in this area. There's not going to be any fighting at the beginning of this. There's more fighting about 30-40 minutes into the game. When I enter the like dungeon area, that's when we're going to see monsters and have to fight. This right here is your manual save. Just click A on it. Alright, conversations. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that aren't relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of the day.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Alright, so on the left is our investigation. On our right is general knowledge, so we're just gonna get through
President Yanko,
this.
no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable. I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what, despite all of it. I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the Peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Okay, now we're gonna start our investigation.
You know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Alright, we got the cattle farm key now, so we can leave this area. Akasa Marshes is where we need to go toward. Alright. Let's rob this guy.
Gus, Arlo, Hodis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Alright, so that's one of his sons that left a message. Alright, he doesn't have anything else for us to steal. Alright, we're done here. I'll go ahead and do a manual save here. I think if there's something over here or not. I don't think there is. There's not. There's still a cow left alive here. Alright, so we can open the data pad now. This allows us to look through the stories and stuff. So as you can see, we got Ernest Cottle right here. This is for the investigation for the family reunion we're doing. And we got all of this we gotta get connected. This is also where we have our loadout. You can have multiple weapons and switch between them, so that's nice. And then we have our inventory. We don't have the drone yet. We will get the drone soon. And then this is exploration stuff. And then this I haven't figured out yet, so we'll figure that out later. There, as you can see, my path is blocked. I can't go that way. So there's good reason why there's no map. There's the wind chimes we gotta follow. There is a pathway this way though. So we should investigate over here, see if there's anything for me to find. Alright, we can't go that way. Alright, new research item acquired, Scorched Bell. Well, we found something. I'll be honest, in my other playthrough, I didn't find that. So that's something new for me. There's another thing we could translate later on. Right now, I'm trying to just go around and get everything I can. I know there's a treasure map here somewhere. Oh, we're back on track, so maybe the treasure map isn't over here. Maybe it's over on this side. So I'm pretty sure I covered all that ground. There's another gate, we can't go through that. This here is the APC we're looking for.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Omsifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Alright. So, we gotta get this door open and get inside there. That's sort of like a dungeon where we'll have our first monster encounters. What we gotta do is follow the markings here and locate his med kit, so he'll give us the key that opens up that door. As you can see, when we see these exits, we're on the right trail. There's another X. Alright, so the X goes to the right. There is a path to the left, but there is no right here. So, well, we gotta take the left because there's no right. There is a little opening right here, but I don't think there's anything here. Oh wait, no, this is the treasure map. Alright. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. Alright, so we actually did miss the... We did miss the first treasure chest clue. Alright. I mean, I know where the treasure chest is, so it's not going to be a problem finding it. There's another X, so we're going the right way. Another path to the left, but the X is over here, so we're going over here. Alright, yeah, this just circles back around to that other path. But we gotta go up this hill. Yep, there's our X marking the tree there. Alright, so I saw the X, but up here is where we find the key for that treasure chest. We had to find a redstone. There it is. Now we got the key to open up the treasure chest. This path has no way to go down, so gotta be over here, and this right here should be the camp. Yes. There's a few things here at the camp. This is the med kit. This is a strange vial of substance. Survey report. OMSEF Epsilon 11, January 19th, 1993. Subject anomaly imprint number 0016. Established time since anomaly collapse 1056 years. Based on resonant topology. Signature coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Following items forwarded to facility ZC02. For further analysis, complete imaging profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Approximate flora samples. So this is what the team was doing here. Just a little bit of lore. And now we can head back because we got the thing. This right here just circles all the way back around. So well, it doesn't circle all the way back around. I thought it did, but it doesn't. This right here will get me back on path. So now all we gotta do is find that treasure chest, which is... we gotta go down this way. I know it's back toward the beginning. I'll show you exactly how I discovered it. It's not very difficult to find. That path over there just circles back around to where I was at, so there's no sense in taking it. So this path right here is going to be where the treasure chest is. But I'm going to show you how I found it. Alright, you see right there in front of me? There's a blue rock on that hill. And it said you'll something about you gotta find the blue rock. So I was going down leaving and spotted that blue rock, and I was like, wait, there's a chest over there. So I turned around, came back, and found a path to get to it. So you just drop down right here, and now the blue rock is right there in front of us. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cottle family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. Yes, don't break it, you nitwits. So we found their treasure. It's a bracelet of ecstasy, wanton destruction. The grade is 1. Damage absorption is 5%. Endurance bonus plus 500. Stamina cost reduction 40%. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions. So that's our first item we can equip. Alright, this is the path to get back to the soldier. What we gotta do is trade him the med kit, and then he'll give us like a dagger that is used to open up that door. But we gotta climb up the ladders and do a puzzle up there. Puzzle is pretty simplistic. Most of the puzzles I've seen in this so far have been kind of simplistic, but you really gotta pay attention to the details they give you, even though they're simplistic.
I need the med kit. Just follow the marked trees in the woods west of here.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to him. I gotta trade with him.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, you see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
So this is the ancient mechanism. I said it was a dagger. It's not exactly a dagger, but just a little symbol piece tool thing. I'll get it lined up. There we go. As I said, there's a puzzle to figure out. So this right here is part of the puzzle, the pickaxe. As you can see, we got another thing we can't read. I think there's another one here somewhere. Yeah, there's one right here. Later on, we'll be able to read those. This right here is the interact thing. This is where we put the little item in here to unlock that door. As you can see, the pickaxe is a symbol. We gotta find the other two symbols, which are right back here. So, burning circle of flames, I guess, and then eye with a bunch of dots in it. And you would think that means the pickaxe goes first, but it's actually not that. You want that one first. And then you want the eye second, and then the pickaxe is the third one. And the ground shaking shows that we got it done. So we can go back down now. The door's open. Let this guy talk.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Oh, he's got stuff to tell us about
I knew you'd
the
figure it out.
area too.
I've been to some fucked up places around the world. But this place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit? Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Oh, he didn't give us much of anything on that stuff. Right now, we don't have a flashlight, but we'll get one soon. Alright, this is just talking about the save system. Get a manual save here. SSE report UMSIF Epsilon 11, January 22nd, 1993. Subject underground site Lambda 02. Preliminary dust analysis determined site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th limbic invasion. Actions taken successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry into site. Preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers. Collection and catalog of items list below. Installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to facility ZC-02 for further analysis. Thus samples from each chamber. Drone imaging suite of each chamber. 4X iron tools for historical analysis. Iron shackles for historical analysis. 5X teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned until next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. Alright, just more lore. As I got that lore now, I'm gonna go ahead and save again. As you can see, we see dead bodies up ahead. There's one, two. And now we get a cutscene.
Hey, are you okay? Hey! Fuck. What the fuck? Shit!
And now we'll go over, steal her sword and drone. So as we saw there, I made the drone occupy him so I could get a little bit of an advantage. But it's just kind of a unique thing they have in this game. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to open up this door. There's a bunch of symbols. I actually know what the symbols are, but I'm gonna show you how to go find them. Alright, so we gotta turn on our flashlight finally. The flashlight's actually the drone. Now we got a flashlight. This is where we got the ability to scan this now. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. So the symbol has got to be the sinners brought to the tower. So it'll be the tower. Alright, we got some med kits there. Got a couple of doors to go through. It's just telling about the endurance system. Alright, here's the second clue. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. So we gotta do the twin-headed serpent. It's the second clue. Anything else in here? Alright, here's the third clue. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So the third clue is going to be a fire. It actually hit me a little bit because I lost a little bit of health. I'm not too concerned with it though. But the first clue is the tower. Then the twin serpents. And finally the flame. I went the wrong way. There's another scan thing. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent terror, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flying pits of the cursed Himalaya fields. Okay. There's this mural right here. Can't do nothing with it. There we go, I didn't let him hit me. So as you saw, we do have a button to do a sidestep like that. I'm just going into these open prison cells because sometimes there's stuff in there to find. Alright, there was none in these ones. Now we can go up to the next level. I am filled with glee as they enter row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Cythera requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. So that was a prison guard. Alright, I can hear someone here, so we know we got a fight here somewhere. Anything in here? Nothing in here. This is a usable item. It's just gives you back your limbic restoration. I guess like your magic or something. Guess that's what it would be. There's to climb up. I don't see the fight here, so it's maybe on the next level. Anything here? None here. Alright, we went all the way around. We'll go back and climb up to the next level. Anything in here? No. Alright, nothing in here. There's just a fight. Alright, there's our doorway to go through. So we know our doorway's over here. Just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything in these open cells. There's one. Alright, bracers of terror, intimidating bulwark, damage absorption 5%, endurance bonus plus 500, protection bonus plus 20%, lingering duration 20 seconds. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. And so that's a new defensive item we can put on. Alright, we went all the way around. That's all there is here. Alright, Healing Pulse. This is one of our abilities. I haven't been using it. But basically, when you get a successful hit, you can push the RB button and time it with the ring that pops up, and it'll give you health back when you do it correctly. I thought I got it. I didn't. I thought I got it, but no. Alright, there's nothing here. Down is the only place we could go. I don't think there's nothing in these cells, but I don't think there's any open either. No, there's nothing in these cells. Alright. Alright, it's just another small, like our magic meter. I think the magic meter is that white meter at the bottom. I haven't gotten to use any magic yet, so I don't know. I don't know much about it right now. Alright, so now this is where it tells me about the drone, using it to distract enemies so they can't attack. That's what I've been doing this whole time, but it's useful when you have multiple enemies. I got a little bit of health back. We're a little low, so I'm gonna use one of my. Oh, I don't have it equipped. Hold on a minute. Alright, here we go. We'll use one of our health. As you can see, we do have a compass as well. I believe the compass is. Oh, it was. Oh no, it's right here. It gives us a little compass. And now we got our second weapon, twin axes. I actually like this better than the sword, to be honest. So I'm going to equip those. Alright, so I got the twin axes equipped, so. So we gotta find little medallions to open up this door right here. And when I first opened it, I thought this was going to be a boss fight. It is not a boss fight. It's just a more difficult enemy to fight than what I've been fighting. Make sure I get that saved. So now it's telling me about parry, which is LB button. Alright, so we got him. Another one of those small magic increases. There's a door. That door we can't go through there. Alright, so there's only one path. As you can see, I like these axes because they're faster at attacking. I can actually get attacks in before I get hit by the enemy. Alright, that's everything here, so go through this door. This is a tougher battle here. Alright, I took that hit. Didn't mean to, but I did. Alright, that's one of our medallions we needed for that door. So we gotta find a second one. He's in this next room right here. That's one of the more difficult enemies to fight because he's got better health and he's got a faster attack. Tried to do my dodge, but I was out of stamina. Alright, we got him, but we was almost dead, so we're going to use our med kit. Alright, I think we're full health now. Now, if you noticed, my stamina meter was dropping equal to what my health was at. So that means you have to really pay attention to your health in this game. We do have something to read here. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound from neck to ankle. They must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. So this is where they take all the prisoners. And this is just a useful item. Deployment order UMSIF Epsilon 11, January 15th, 1993. Epsilon Commander Erebeth. Subject, multiple suspected SSC. Target, Snedra region. Southern Umbrian. Objective, Standard Protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies. Investigate origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalog relevant materials. And this is the sergeant. We got the APC key. And we got, Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Snedra after our big push. Cold as hell. Cold as all hell. Let me tell you, feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you. Your bro, Martin. Alright, so we just got a little lore there. My dearest Marina, we trampled through Sinedra Forest with the fury of King Aster. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Powell brothers cowering in a farmhouse, pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck sending it to you with this letter? Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love you, Ruslan. So this is the guy that killed the 3 brothers, and he never got to send it out, so we got Otis Cattle's watch now. We could go and trade it back to the old man. That might make him a little happier getting a piece of his son back. And who knows, he may give us something for that. Alright, so this is just like a tunnel system. Basic meal. So just a small meal gives back stamina and stamina cost reduction. Some more first aid kit. Alright. That's a save point. So this is new enemies here. These are linked enemies. So it's like the regular enemies, except they got that big thing sticking out, and I have to kill that before I can hurt them. So if you try to fight them, they don't take any damage as long as that's still around. I did not mean to fall down in there. Alright, we actually killed the guy. Oh, I can't turn around because I was linked to him. Alright, I know how to get back there. Before I go fight him, though, I'm gonna get some health back. There we go. He shouldn't have this thing anymore. I think we killed it. Oh, it's gonna start to fight all over, isn't it? No, they let me kill him. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Alright, we just went toe-to-toe there. I wasn't gonna waste time trying to be fancy. Well, we're out of medkits though. So I gotta be careful the rest of the way. Another basic meal. Alright, we got another one of those. There's more areas to explore back there, but I still have stuff over here to go through. Alright, so my axe is improved, but I'm in trouble of dying, which, if I do die, I'll let y'all see it. It's kind of a funny thing, because if you remember at the beginning, I'm under truth serum, and I try to tell the guy interrogating me that I died in the adventure, and he comes in and he's like, well, of course you didn't die. Alright, so let's take this path right here for now. Oh, we got some more medkits. Well, we gotta put them back in our inventory, I guess. We got 2. Alright, we'll take 1 for now. I was trying to make sure that guy didn't chase me. That wasn't a good fight for me. Get a med kit in. First aid. Oh, these are advanced med kits. Alright. So we got a new med kit. Let's see what. Well, there's a thing right there on the ground. Might not get it. Oh, it disappeared. I must. Nope, it's still there. It just must be the light. Alright. I think it's time to fight this guy. Oh no, he's got one of these things. Yep, he got me. Alright, we didn't use our med kit though, so we still have it.
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
Alright, so you heard it, guys. We did not die. You heard that. But it does give us full health. We do retain all of our stuff. Nothing gets dropped. This guy's back. Oh, we didn't kill this guy, that's why. This guy's hard to fight. Don't forget about this guy. This guy's hard to fight. Alright, we got some health back from him. We was able to do our thing and get it done, so as you can see, we're getting health over time from that. I didn't go up here. There's some stuff up here. But there's just a door. We gotta figure this out. That's very well maybe the boss fight. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah, it's hard to target this thing unless you retarget it. Let me get some health back. Oh, I don't have health. Alright, we got that. Alright. Oh, he got it back. I didn't know he could get it back. Can I kill him since I killed it once? No. Alright, he's gonna get after us again.
Focus. Now, continue.
Fortunately, we have no med kits, but we did kill this guy here. Only thing we got left is this guy, I think. Want to aggro him? Oh, he's actually healing back. Alright. He gets that back kind of quick. I wonder if I should switch back to the sword. Maybe it does more damage. And also, it might be better against that certain attack they have. Let me do that. Yeah, we're back on the sword now. Let's try the sword. Alright, we got him this time. Wasn't pretty, but we got him. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my axis. Is there anything down here? Oh, another one of those guys, so we don't have to fight him though. At least right now we don't. I was just checking the time because I do have to get ready for work here soon. Oh, crap. missed every one of those chances. There's another one here. I got that one. Right? Did I not? Guess I didn't. Alright. I don't feel like fighting another one of those. Those things are way more difficult. I think I'm just gonna go back, save it here, and call it a day and get ready for work. There's a save point here somewhere. There it is. Alright, we got it saved.